Hey, back again with us. So now we're going to do the quick fire or fun question session.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now I'm going to ask John the first question. What is a new word that has been added to your vocabulary since coming to Ireland?
Here's the thing, guys. Let me tell you something. Irish English and British English and American English are completely two different things. Completely different. Like they can say that we will not have a difficult times trying to understand, which is true. But you will. The other thing that is true also, you will have more like native sayings that you can integrate to your vocabularies. Okay, let me mention one of the things that I catch. Okay. Because some of the words I cannot catch. First, grand. I've never heard like English spoken like communities speak about grand that handily. What I mean by handily is like it replaces the meaning of fine.
Yeah.
So whenever somebody asks you, "How are you?" "I'm grand." "Oh, it's grand. Come in." Things like that. Because before coming here, I never used the word grand like that often.
Yeah.
Grand is something that's so
Big,
very fancy, like grand
big,
final, like a very grand mansion, fancy. Yeah. Okay. Next is the class. Class is another way to say nice. Oh, it's class. Yeah, which is class is a classroom. That's my initial understanding. And fair play. I was so confused when I was telling this experience to my Irish friends, and he said, "Oh, that's fair play. It's used to compliment. Oh, fair play. Oh, what do you think about this? Oh, it's fair play. Things like that. That's based on my understanding. Yeah, and then Garda, from the word guard, police. It's called Garda with Irish Guelga and Gaelic writing. Yeah, Garda. And thanks a million. Thanks a million is basically another way to say thank you, but thanks a million is something that I've never heard before coming here. And one thing, have you ever heard about up to 90? Oh, I'm up to 90.
No, what is that?
That means very busy. Up to 90 is very busy. Oh, I'm up to 90.
Okay.
I didn't know this before until actually one of my friends actually told me. So those are the list of the new Irish vocabularies that's actually part of me right now. I'm gonna start using it whenever I'm home. I'm talking to people in English. Yep. Well, these questions is asking you your experience or your thought about being in Ireland.
Yeah.
Like Ireland as a country.
Okay.
Please.
Okay, so what do I think about Ireland?
Right.
The first one, Irish people are very nice, maybe even if we make mistakes, for example, I'm sorry that we did this, but Irish people they often no worries, it's kind of different with my home country. The people here are very nice and friendly. That's the first thing what I think about Ireland. And second one, there are many cows and horses, it makes the dairy products here are cheaper than my home country, but the quality is good.
Oh yeah.
The quality is great. So what I think about Ireland is they have a very great quality of dairy products. And also thirdly, there are many castles, and also there are many beautiful views, natural views, and most importantly, Ireland's weather is very unique.
Next questions, Tiara. Are there any culture? Oh, I think you've mentioned this quite before.
Yeah.
Are there? But emphasize more. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Are there any cultural differences between your home country and Ireland?
Okay, so I've told you about the people here are very nice and they greet strangers, and in my country, no, we do not. And secondly, the most interesting thing is that people here don't really use car horns, the car's horn. But in my home country, the car's horn is something common. Everywhere I go, I hear car's horn, but here, no. Maybe for my 5 months here, I only heard two times of car horns.
Well, let me put some context here, okay? Because me and Tiara, we're coming from crowded cities in Indonesia. I'm studying in Surabaya while he's coming from Jakarta, the capital city, and Indonesia as a country itself is one of the most populated country in the world.
Yeah.
So the traffic is totally is like 5 times jammed, like packed more. Like here in Dublin, like Dublin probably has the busiest traffic, but it's nothing compared with Jakarta. So probably that is why like you kind of like you hear and you experience more people, you know.
Yeah. In the academic context, I see that students here they're more kind of like relaxed, you know. They are more aware. They're more aware regarding the mental health. Like they're not really like really pushing themselves in the academic. Like they're aware of mental health and students' mental well-being instead of pushing themselves to study.
Force.
It's different with my home country. In Indo, sometimes we are too pushed to study, and mental health and well-being issues is not something common, and we still like working on it. So that's also the cultural difference that I experience. And also the other thing is that calling older people or lecturer here, we just use their names. But in Indonesia, we can't do that. Like we should call them with some kind of like, I don't know, like
you put a title before.
Yeah, like Mr., Miss, like even like someone older than us, just like a year older, we should call them like with some kind of name like Ka. It's called Ka in Indonesia. So that's some kind of cultural differences that I experience.
Can you do an Irish accent, like the simple one?
Okay, but I actually really I can't really do an Irish accent, but I can do this because my roommates taught me how to say it. Like I'm grand. I'm grand.
Yeah, you got you nailed it. Yeah, say it one more time.
Oh, wait, I'm grand.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's how I say it.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we can move to the next question. Number 4. It's for John. What do you think about Irish weather?
Irish weather?
Yeah.
It's a pain in the neck. You know? It's a pain in the neck.
Okay.
The only issue that I have within Ireland is how inflexible, how unstable the weather is, you know, because it is problematic. Like, just be real with you, it's problematic to me. I don't mind the cold weather. I don't mind the wind, the kind of like blowing like heavy wind. I don't mind those type of nature, but it will become a problem to me whenever I wake up in the morning at 5 and then it's gonna be sunshine. The weather app kind of like inform me that it's always gonna be sunshine all day long, so I don't prepare my umbrella. But the second I step outside, it's heavy raining. Okay, and whenever I'm trying to go to supermarket to buy an umbrella, it suddenly clears up. The sky clears up, and before you know it, it rains again. So that type of not stable, unstable weather kind of like kills me. So that also explains why people tend to stay indoor like the majority of the day, because you'll never know the weather.
Yeah, that's what I said. The weather is unique.
Oh, unique. You're being nice. I think you're being nice.
It's unique. Yeah. Okay, let's move to the next question.
What's your tip for engaging with or talking to Irish people? Can I answer this first, Tiara?
Okay, sure.
One of my tip that I keep to myself is that don't feel bad to ask them to repeat what they said.
Yeah.
Because you will experience two different things. First of all, they'll speak very fast.
Yes.
And the second, they'll speak very loud.
Very
loud. So sometimes those type of interactions are something that I'm not used to. So in my beginning, like the beginning time of my period, like my experience here, I kept asking people, like random people, excuse me, pardon me, can you please repeat what you said? Oh, I don't know what grand is. Tell me what grand is. But they are welcoming those type of questions. Yeah.
That is right. I agree with that. So the tip is just don't be afraid to ask them to repeat, because they are also aware that they have the accent. So it is okay for them to tell us because my roommates are Irish. So I was like, oh, sorry, I didn't catch that. What is that? And he or she started to speak more slowly. So that's the key. And also, you know, like fun fact, in Ireland, they have different accents from one country to different countries.
They do.
Like from one country to another country, they have different accents. So it is very unique. Therefore, don't be afraid to like ask them, can you repeat or can you talk like a bit slower? Yeah.
But now like but over the time, like at this moment, like like I will not have a problem. Like, I will not ask people like, because how long did it take you to get used to the accent?
Yeah, maybe like 3 months, you know. Like 3 months.
But
How
right
about
now,
you?
but right now you're not asking them to. You're very their accent is getting familiar.
That is right. It's getting familiar
so
because we get used to it. It takes time, right? Perfect. Okay, now we move to the 6th question. I'm going to ask John.
Okay.
What do you think of Irish cuisine?
Okay, first of all, let me say this, okay? As someone who doesn't cook, I'm not entitled to complain about foods. But no, all joke aside, I'm a type who always looks forward to experience what is it? The tasting food across cultures. But the thing is that I don't cook, so and I don't travel outside that often. So, but this time, one time I went to another city. I went to Cork actually, and I had a lunch there, and I ordered Irish stew.
Okay.
And boy, that was a stew like I've never tasted before.
Okay.
The tenderness of the meat, and I think the taste of the soup.
Okay.
Like fabulous.
Oh,
hands
it was
down.
great.
Yeah, hands down.
Okay.
And I asked my friend to kind of like give me the recipe.
Okay.
So he mentioned, actually it was quite easy to make. But the thing is that I just don't cook. So I'm gonna ask the girls, you know, Tiara and our other students to make an Irish stew before we get to
Sure. Actually, I have not tasted Irish stew before.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I don't know how it tastes.
Yeah. And like for those who consume alcohols, like Irish is also known for the alcoholic beverage, you know,
Okay.
Guinness, things like that. You will never taste a better beer than the beer that you will have in Ireland. That's
Okay.
it. That's it.
Okay, perfect. Now we move to the 7th question. It's for John again.
This for me again?
Yes. Do you now have a favorite Irish band, author, or filmmaker, or painter, or podcast, or TV show, or radio show?
Okay, I think when I mentioned one of the my male favorite actor, the name will ring a bell in your ears. Liam Neeson.
I don't know.
Liam Neeson. So for those who knows, okay, for those who she doesn't know, but for those who knows, Liam Neeson is Irish. So I think I love him as an actor. And my favorite Irish movie, this is actually recommended by my housemate.
Okay.
Is In the Name of the Father. So the story is basically describes the historical event between Northern Ireland and Ireland, you know, back in the day. So it's something that I enjoy. I enjoy the movie so much, because of the history.
Okay, but even though I don't have any like, you know, like a favorite Irish band or something, but I knew that Codaline is from Ireland. So yeah, I like Codaline, and also like Niall Horan, he's from Ireland. That's great.
I understand.
Okay, let's move to the next question.
Tell me one thing you have learned about Ireland since coming here. It's supposed to be funny, okay? Okay, it's
supposed to be fun. Okay. People here are really love partying, you know. Like one of my roommate, they said that we as Irish, we work hard and we play hard. So it's kind of like they work hard, like they do their assignments, and then they kind of like give themselves a reward.
Yeah.
And it's partying. It's like they go to the party, and then they meet their friends, and like they go to the bars, they go party. Especially on our campus, we have Stables Club as well. Yeah, we can go there and we spend our time with our friends.
I'll give you one.
Okay.
Cigarettes are ridiculously expensive here.
Oh really? I don't know about that.
Yes,
Because
like
I don't
compare with the price back home in Indonesia. Oh man, it's so expensive.
I have one more thing
You have one
about
more?
Ireland
Okay.
that I learned is that so I took journalism class here.
Okay.
Yeah, journalism class, and they said that in the news in Ireland they can't really say like I don't know, but they can judge. It's kind of different with my home. In my home we can say that a husband, for example, a husband hit the wife.
Okay.
Hit his wife. We can say that, or assault his wife.
Okay.
We can say that in Indonesia on the news, but in Ireland no, unless it has been like it has been decided by the court.
Okay.
So yeah, it's kind of something different that I learned about Ireland. Yeah, that's about the news. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe like more like
That's a new thing that I learned as well.
yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, so that's it for
That's
the
a
quick
wrap up.
fire on or fun questions.
I'm very thankful, Tiara, for asking, like, conducting this type of Q&A, and I hope that all of our experience can be, explaining things for you.
Yeah.
Can be helpful, but also can be inspirational, can be motivating you to experience the same journey that we have been on here in the University of Limerick. To all the study abroad staff member and UL Global, from the bottom of my heart, I think you too, would like to appreciate you and thank you for all the effort that you've made to ensure that we have the best semester of our life. Thank you very much.
Okay, see you later. Bye.
Take care.